glad to have you all on board. So moving on, we'll be bringing our guests for today. Like we also on the banner or the flyer you've seen, we're going to be looking at a topic in this dispensation of using AI tools to build web development. What does it look like for a modern web developer? So with us today is Waniko Nasara. He's a web developer and tech engineer. He has a background. All right, so I need to be attending to these things coming in. So he has a background in telecommunications and electronics engineering. He brings a unique blend of technical depth and creative problem solving into digital space. With experience in building and managing over 6 functional websites using WordPress, he specializes in creating responsive, performance-driven, and visually engaging web solutions. His journey started with WordPress and then currently is moving beyond that using JavaScript for dynamic front-end features and recently began to drift into DAS programming for mobile applications as building cross-platform applications. And then he has a foundation in C++, obviously, as an electric engineer, and he's introduced during his higher education, has strengthened his understanding of programming logic and system level thinking, which he now applies to solving real-world tech challenges. Currently, he's a tech engineer and is passionate about bringing hardware and software solutions, exploring modern technologies, and driving innovation in the fast-growing world of tech. His focus is to create digital experiences that connect people, systems, and ideas seamlessly. Hey, people, ladies and gents, please, with a favorite emoji of yours, can we make welcome Nasara Waniko to the stage? Thank you. Please just give him a round of applause. Yeah, good, good, good. Please appreciate him. All right, sir, over to you. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So I'll try to be fast and quick. I'll be giving out some key points about how I've been able to conquer in this modern day era of generative tools. I've been able to use it to navigate and explore in this current economy in Nigeria. So I'll just give a brief background about myself then before I start. I did not have any first class university or one better suit or something that I say, oh, I went to a polytechnic, I finished HND, and obviously after I did SUG, come to Abuja and some other stuff like that, I was into the politics space. So somebody chipped in a question one day and was like, there are opportunities there for tech people. So I saw in the advert where they say that they are looking for, is it a full stack, but with 4 years experience, and the money was a huge sum. So I was like, where did they learn all this thing? Already I had background in C++ in school. So that was where I dived into tech. So I'm going to be sharing most of the stories, how I overcame, and where I got to before getting to this my current position where I am right now in life. So if we look at the modern web developer in the era of generative AI tools, the world of web development isn't what it used to be. Gone are the days when being a web developer meant sitting in front of a screen for hours, typing line of codes from scratch and trying to fix every bug alone. We've stepped into a higher chapter, the age of generative AI, where ideas can come to life faster than ever before. Today, you don't just have to rely on your knowledge alone. You have powerful tools that think, assist, and create with you. Generative AI tools like ChatGPT, GitHub, Copilot, and Figma AI have changed the way we build, learn, and work. They are not here to replace developers, they are here to help us do more, learn faster, and think bigger. So many people will say, hey, this AI is antichrist, is end of the world, is this. People like young people are taking advantage of this mess and they are getting ahead 10 times ahead than the regular people that do go to work and everything, because all of us we care. Yes, we all know that there's a problem, but can you provide the solution? That's just what everybody wants. So like I said, I'll be giving examples. So there's this Abuja developer cycle. I don't know if some of you are in that group. I wa- I I posted like somebody introduced himself or herself and was saying that he's new into tech and all the stuff. So I said, I want to go into something. Or somebody advised me, which part of tech should I actually focus on? So somebody said that JavaScript or Java, just pick one. But Java is hard. But if you can get Java right, and I say in Nigeria, how many people? I will now start looking for a means of putting myself out there so that people can hire me and all those stuff like that. So I will not forget this thing. Somebody made a comment and said that because, and as later gone, I said that me is WordPress that I pick interest in. Someone now say WordPress. So they laughed with it. Like people that are very good, like people that are very good in coding were laughing and they were like, WordPress put it. If you on a community management interface, that's what you are making. So I gave myself 3 months into WordPress. If you actually right now, if you want to build a house with WordPress, like with free plugin, I'm not telling you that I'll go and pay. I know ways to do all those things. So that was how and I started like I was just doing it like online. You go online. I was passionate about it. I'm going to be dropping all those ways to conquer all these little challenges for those of you that are just starting. I don't know how to get those premium way of learning, if I may put it that way. You don't know how to dive into those measures and get those tools, how to work with it. So I might be giving you ways. All this my knowledge come from years of hard work and a mentorship that I've gotten from various number of people, mentors that have helped me to get far into this stage. So in that group now, sorry that this my explanation is taking too long. So in that group, somebody reached out to a friend and said, okay, and there's somebody that wants to solve a problem about WordPress. Now, I already told you that I can build house with WordPress. So they now recommended me. So about 3, 4 people were in that group that in our first hangout, I told them that me, I don't know anything, oh, but if you see WordPress, just leave one for me. So they now say, chat this guy, chat this guy. I solve first problem. I solve second problem. I solve third problem. The first work that they gave me in that group, about 5 people said that this boy is good. This boy can do this thing. That first work that I collected was about how much I'm talking about my profits now. On that money was like 100,000. Ask some of us are developers here. How much they pay you in Nigeria economy? I don't mean outside country now in Nigeria economy that you can say after paying for hosting and everything, you have 100K in your account. This thing I'm telling you is 2022. I'm not talking of now, 2022, 2023. So that thing kept me like I took both steps and I had to resign. When I can get 100K as bonus, the next one that came for somebody in UK, that was a recommendation. Start coming left, right. You just need to do one good work. But before you do that one good work, you have to solve countless number of problems. So what does it mean to become a modern web developer? A modern web developer is no longer just someone who knows how to code in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. They are someone who knows how to use technology smartly. Tell you that seen people that know their web and him is that they not do it it's for are collecting for a function or two and the developer use my code why I come and I 1 million. That other 1 million can help you go around, give the other people their cut, and you too, you will be part of the modern web developer. That's using technology smartly. I hope people are picking some things that I'm saying. So, because I'll just be saying them one after the other, then I'll be explaining how it affects us real life. So, they understand that AI can take care of the repetitive parts so that they can focus on what really matters: creativity, problem solving, and innovation. The truth is, AI is like having a smart teammate that never gets tired. You you tell it what you need and it helps you to make it happen. Example, instead of spending 2 days designing a landing page, you can now type a simple instruction or prompt, create a clean, responsive landing page with a contact form, hero section and footer using Tailwind CSS. And within seconds, you will get a working structure. You can then adjust and make it your own. That's how AI saves time and keeps you moving forward. Another example, in one of our previous hangout that we did about this developer something, and somebody was sharing with us that real developers, they can code without sleeping, they can. Yes, I know that you are the Odogu, you can code, you can do this, but real life is different from reality, is different from what you study on the book. Oh. People want me, I want somebody that can give me solution. Just the way you have ChatGPT, I can use ChatGPT to check something. So I don't need going through the long stress of typing it on YouTube, typing it on Facebook, typing it on this thing. I don't know if people are getting me. So people just want, okay, are you this? Yes, I'm a web developer. This what I can do, this what you will not be asking me, is it Android Studio you are using or Visual Code or this one or that one? I don't know if I'm communicating the message well. But as time progresses, you also understand what I'm trying to say. So the other thing that I want you to understand is understanding prompts, your new superpower. So before going into WordPress proper, I once worked as an admin where I served. Then before I moved on to um, an organization that was paying me very very little there, but I used their system to grow. The understanding your prompts. So I came across somebody saying that you can really train your AI, or you can really train yourself to ask the right question. Now, asking the right question gives you an edge. You can go online and just search anything. All those people that are using keywords, I don't know if you do content creation or something, you know about people that do posts with keyword. It's just those keywords that will be coming out. Now, you can take a course. I'm coming to the platforms that we share, that and um how to get those prompts, courses to take and stuff like that. Excuse me. Now you can take a prompt and ask, like if I'm using ChatGPT, it will give you exactly what you want. Note this, the world is rigged right now. Like the all of us, we are being watched. This system, the whole internet and everything. Me and you, we just need to know how to take advantage of this system. Let's The lower class people that think low, they always say that this oh god, this pop-up notification, this whole world right now, that it's coming to an end, is this, is that. And you ask yourself, how are you positioning your own self? How? It's not just enough to tell me that you're a developer. What have you developed, or what have you done? How have you used technology smartly? People are collecting millions online. Are you part of them? Somebody said that, oh, all this thing you have been introducing me to Nasara, it's not working. I've learned this one, how to code for women, how to do this. I be like, the little knowledge that you have gotten, have you used that your savings to try and develop, even it's a profile for yourself, to put yourself out there? Back to the prompt, like I said, I'll be chipping in and some other stuff. So if AI is the engine, prompts are the steering wheel. The way you speak to AI determines how well it performs for you. A prompt is simply the instruction or question you give the tool. But here's the secret: the clearer and the more detail your prompt, the better your results. For example, you just go to chat now. Let me use ChatGPT for example now. Write a website. And me now, I want to ask that same question, and I use write a modern portfolio using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with a dark theme, smooth scroll effect, and mobile responsiveness. I will not just stop there. I will still go further. If you do not understand how to tailor this to what I want, say you do not understand. That's me using prompt. Chat will tell me I understand. I'll be like, okay, you can go ahead. Now, if it does not understand, I'm still going to add more lines to my prompt. I don't know. I'm covering prompts now. I'm still going to add more lines to my prompt. Then when I add those more lines, you see that the what I want, the answer I want will come out the way as expected. Now, I'm asking this question because I don't know the how, I don't know the answer I'm supposed to get. Okay, let's say I've seen a functional website and I want something like that, and I don't know. um I've not I've not sat down to code it because I don't know how to code. Now, this me taking advantage of prompt and AI. I can now ask the right question. Now, the right question will give me that. If not, the way the word is read in section, the word is read in section in how do I put this in English? The word is currently rigged into sections. Now, if you ask, you just be evolving in one particular section. You'll not be able to go into that next section. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but we'll come down to questions and answers. So you can ask follow-up question like add an animation to the button, change it to React, explain how the navigation works. Write each prompt. With each prompt, you refine your project. You are not just copying code, you are learning, exploring, and improving. Now, now, I'm a telecom and electronics engineer. Now, this is me. I've not gone to one special course, sat down in one special class. How I started, you don't need to start the way I start. I'm not saying that those of you that no, 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 I'm not sharing my screen. Don't address. I'm not sharing my screen. I'm not sharing my screen. So you don't need to start the way I start. You understand? I came online. I saw somebody that was okay. Out of asking plenty questions because I had no mentor, it was just me and one of my guy who we said that we don't want to do Yahoo. We don't want to do Yahoo. It's not because of we don't know everything that is going on in that space. We know it's just a what they call it, social engineering, that many of them they are using, and many of these Yahoo boys they don't even know the up to the level we know, but we just say, okay, we're not going to do this thing. So what are we going to do that will benefit us legally online? So that was where this thing asking of question about when I first heard it from CDS, then started asking question, then you now jam somebody that is like you, that is passionate like you, that want to actually experience this that want to actually experience what tech can bring to the table, like the good part of tech. So for the unemployed, turning AI into an opportunity. If you are currently unemployed or trying to get into tech, this is your open door. You don't need years of experience or expensive tools to start learning anymore. All you need is curiosity, consistency, and the right mindset. Here is how AI tools like ChatGPT can help learn faster. You can learn, ask ChatGPT to teach you coding like a professional tutor. Example, explain JavaScript loops like I'm new to coding, to break things down clearly step by step. Please stay with me to the end because most of the things that the questions in your mind, I've already spread them down. So I'm not going to be jumping down. I'm just giving everything. So I'll just take my time to read out everything fast and explain. So, secondly, you can build a portfolio. Use AI to help you create websites, design projects, or landing page. Even simple ones can show you potential employers that you know how to build. Start freelancing. You can offer basic web services like setting up website, writing code snippets, or doing SEO, and let AI assist you in delivering faster. Prepare for jobs. ChatGPT can. So I use ChatGPT as more of my base here. So more of the this I'm going to be because it's what me I'm using. I don't all this new AI. This person launch, that person launch. Everybody. That's what I'm saying. When you build yourself up to that point, you now like for those that are starting now, you now know, oh, this is the route. Like I'm saying, the world is rigged. So you just need to know one platform that can work very well for you. Because of somebody is cashing out on Facebook, does not mean when it comes to TikTok, he's going to cash out. But if you learn it very well and stay on that one platform, you become the best. I just told you how I was able to get my first hundreds of thousands um from WordPress. WordPress that everybody's saying, what is WordPress? What is this? But when I show you what I did with WordPress, you want to give me job to do for another person. That's just it. Because I'm coming to all those things later. You don't have to wait for opportunities. You can start creating them. So for the employed, working smarter, not harder. If you already have a job in tech or web development, AI is your secret advantage. It's not replacing your skill. It's about amplifying them. Here's how to make AI work for you. Save time on repetitive work. Let ChatGPT handle your bigger codes or documentation while you focus on solving real problems. Debug and research quickly instead of spending hours searching online. Ask, why is my JavaScript fetch request returning undefined? You get a guide explanation in seconds. Boost creativity, stay updated. You can use it to stay updated. Now I want to share one hack to life concerning this thing. So I wrote those ones down. Now, if when starting out or you started out and you are not getting the right market, or you don't know the right questions, if you don't know the right questions because now you are confused, you've not directed your confusion to a direct path. It's more easier when you are confused just about a thing. But if I'm telling you that I want to go into mobile apps, I'm supposed to know the language I'm supposed to study first, the language model, to be able to go into that. So, but if you have not even, you don't know the language model and you don't know if it's something you can cover in 1 month or this thing, that means your confusion have not been directed to a specific part. I don't know if you are getting me clear. So one of the this thing that I want to share for those people that are just starting out. This was one of the paid groups I got this. If you know you are focusing more, if you are a developer, you should, everybody's saying LinkedIn, get a GitHub account so you can take advantage of this. Up to when I started earning very big on WordPress, I was not on GitHub, and this was no magic. First thing I did was to connect with a networking team. Which developers are around there? How do I get this? I started asking, if we go to group, after I beg, who be developer where say, oh boy, I know this guy good. I go ask am, senior man, is there anything I can learn from you? He'll be like, he can give me advice until I jam some set of boys like this Abuja developer cycle. That I'm promoting them, me, I've benefited. So in one of the meetings, I met people that some people, they've been doing this in 10 years, 11 years. So networking is this important. So I encountered one problem that was on a normal what do they call it, Microsoft and system. I posted it. I checked online. I've been watching videos. I just posted it on the group chat. Somebody just reached out to me. This how to do it. See that answer bar, it saved me a lot of time. It is part of the AI process. But if you don't know that all these things can work for you, it will not work because you'll not be able to take advantage of them. Then that's an aspect. Networking, seek for a mentor. Now, what I'm telling you is because somebody told me, but I had to go through the rough part. Why go through the rough part? Save money. You save the little that you have, you use it, you pay for a mentor. How do I do this? It is easier to get connected to somebody that you're actually buying something from. I don't know if that's the right English. Like, if that person is selling something or it does not have, you can buy a gift, a book or something. Get close to that person because that person has what you want. At the end of the day, you end up connecting you because the sky is too big. If I get a job of 1 million naira, I turned down a work, they said I should do like a gig of it's like 800,000 or something. All my guys, they were not available. Everybody was busy with work. I had to tell the person more this, that. She said, I came highly recommended, this, because the team wanted to do a video call with me. I had to turn it down. I'd be like, now they don't need me to develop, they just need me to connect the teams together. It is, I'm not getting this knowledge anywhere. It's research. So seek for a mentor. Then you need to be prayerful. That's also one thing. Me, I'm kind of person that believe in prayer. You pray. Don't neglect that place of prayer. After you pray, then you put in hard work. Definitely you see results. So I've said about a network, mentor, then prayer. Then if you are somebody that code, or if you are somebody that is into taking advantage of all this modern, there are platforms I can recommend for you. I know many people know about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is official, but you people are neglecting something like X, Twitter, and YouTube. Those were my only platform. Those are even my major platforms that I use, because that I will just follow all the old developers there. Then I'll be getting information. If somebody like Donald now come to tweet something about, let me say, a stock, or about one new line of code, or about prompt engineering, and say, ah, you people are missing something out on prompt, I will carry that prompt engineering, I will put it in my chat GPT with a prompt. Now I, I'll put it in my chat GPT. I'll use a prompt to write it more about how can this benefit a common man. When I now get that, I will now carry the response I've gotten from there to YouTube. Now, when I now get, I will now put it on YouTube. Then from YouTube, you now start seeing results. When you now get result, that's how you now start filtering. You now come back to your network and say, okay, I met one. There's somebody posted something about let me say, okay, prompt. Somebody posted something about prompt, and his YouTube page is so. Has anybody encountered this? Can this thing help? My community will now say, yes, they'll say, why going through that hard route? There's somebody before you know you're ahead already. So back to my lecture note. So AI plus human is a perfect AI plus human. That's the perfect partnership you can get. AI doesn't take away your talent. It enhances it. It handles the heavy lifting, but you still bring something. You will still have to add something to it. So you understand? So that's what AI can help you if you have the creativity already, if you have this. But if you don't ask the question, how will you start? So a good developer with AI is like a pilot with an autopilot system. You still control the direction, but the system helps you get there faster and smoother. So instead of fearing AI, learn to work with it. When people are afraid, they say, hey, this, that, this, that. This is what I did, because I had one chunk of big load that was not like online stuff. It was more like with CCTV programming and aircraft. So we're trying to do something with aircraft and CCTV, then with a hub like that. We're trying to build something in the base. So I after everything, I noticed that it was very very difficult for me. So I asked the question, but I already exhausted. Like I used my AI till that free version of this thing. I know some of you know about it. This thing got exhausted. So what I did was that I had to contact somebody that paid monthly for his own to help me, to give me his login so I can ask this question with the right question. I got what I want. It was not because he gave me the answer because of the answer has already been there. I was the one that asked with creativity, the right mindset, because me, I know what I want. So when I asked the right question, I got what I wanted. They are now added with my own knowledge. Forget that all this system and AI cannot take your job. They'll just say, oh, all this AI, if AI come, AI will take, for example, AI will take videographer's job. You can take, snap your picture. All of you are forgetting that it's a database all these things are going to. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have me. I'm just me. I've not make it in life. I've not done this. So, even though they take my picture, yeah, they give me a good return. Can AI, when like a wedding program or like a hangout program, can AI be walking around to be taking clips of everybody? So you just need to get creative with the line of work you are, and see how you can be ahead of 10,000 people, because many people don't. If you just start talking about how you know that people don't want growth, if you just start talking about people, telling them the fastest way to grow right now is either you seek a mentor, you're in a network, or you're reading books. You'll be like, me, I don't like reading books. To where the time now, if I close from my work, how I want to come back on the read book, where the time, this one, that one. I'm here today telling you that all this hard work will pay. So it's either you put in the hard work, enjoy an easy life, or you enjoy an easy life now, even it will not still be easy and still suffer later. So you just have to choose your suffering. That's it. So Tools every modern web developer should know. Like I've said about ChatGPT, it helps you to debug and explain code if you ask the right question. Then why is it useful? Like having a 24 hours 7 days coding partner which you can talk to always. The GitHub Copilot suggest code as you type, speed up coding inside your editor. So we have Midjourney, we have Notion AI and stuff. So I don't know. Okay, Figma AI creates a UI design quickly, makes web design. Okay, I still have time. Makes web design easier and faster. Then Replete Ghostwriter AI assistant for coding, great for writing and testing code online. So Midjourney creates generate image and illustration, perfect for creating unique visual for your site. We have Notion AI, Notion AI oblique Jasper, writes and improves text content, help the web copy, blogs, and description. So now, this thing I'm telling you now is just the way any of you that is into either forex, crypto, or making money online, Web3, anyhow you want to call it, any money that you can collect online or something. I'm not here to disabuse your mind, but I'm telling you, it starts from the mindset because at some point you will get frustrated. That part that they are living out of the book that they are always saying, they will say, if you do like this, that's how you become successful. There's one part called frustration. You will almost want to craze, like you want to tell yourself, am I sure I'm on the right path? If you have gotten deep enough and you start asking those questions, that is when you know when you get deep enough and those questions start popping up to me, and I know that this part is for me because you are closer to the blessing that you can think. So let's face it, change is scary, but every major shift in technology has created more opportunity for those who have doubted. AI won't take your job, but someone who knows how to use AI might. So instead of fighting the change, embrace it. Then to talk to these tools, practice by human creativity with machine intelligence. No need for going back. Many of I met hangout in is in Nile University or something, women in tech. They did something, so I saw her and I attend. So I was networking with her and she said she studied medicine and surgery, but she's currently a developer. Now I was not like, developer who go leave medicine and surgery? See, when she tells me when she told me how much she spent on data monthly, and I know that it's not small money they are paying her. You understand? So, but that thing has to start from the mindset. It's not somebody that forced her. Maybe they forced her to go and read whatever she has studied in the university. It's not like she does not have the knowledge. Because for you to come down and say you want to code, coding can be very stressful. You understand? We are talking about making use modernly. Me, I'm still telling you, you can get this knowledge from school. You will still come out and it's still flop because you will not know how to combine all these things if you have not thought of it, if you don't have the mindset for a start. So conclusion, the modern web developer is no longer just a coder, they are a creator with limitless tools with AI. You can move from ideas to execution faster than ever before. Can either use, I'm not, if you notice, all I've centered on was just ChatGPT, taking advantage of the networking, seeking a mentor, prayer, and so many books and everything. They have tools. You have the VS Code, the Android Studio for people that code. They have for phone. So you might have somebody that you want to encourage, and the person is coming up to meet you that I don't have a laptop. You don't need a laptop to start. None of us bought a laptop at the start. We all had. I used my Android phone. I've forgotten the app that I use on my Android, but for those people that can reach out, maybe I'll just share it with the organizer. It was somebody that recommended me to a guy. I don't even have his contact. We do meet on, is it Telegram or something? We just post the video there. We're paying. I was still learning. I was learning WordPress with somebody. I was learning JavaScript with somebody. Different person the same time. So every day I just dedicate 1 hour for the both of them. So some days I might not touch WordPress, but unfortunately, fortunately, the first work I got, like employment that they were paying me, was it 70K or something, was for the man saw my CV after all the plenty things I wrote. So he saw one place where I wrote junior developer. He now say, ah, what does it mean to be a junior developer? I say, sir, let me not lie for you. Me, this what I know about this what I know, this you know, be like, you can do this thing, come and see this website. He just took me straight to their back end, gave me login. I was not confused because this was the whole thing this guy was showing us. One of the guy now it's not like not learning JavaScript too, but the first one was WordPress. So I saw it, then I was able to explain some things to him, give my own review. Something supposed to spend about 300 or 400,000, end up spending about 60,000. Then I told him how I could get some of the tools online. So I started doing research. So it was not paying me more, but I used that company to grow. They were growing for the results. Me, I was growing because I was building myself too. I trained a lot of his boys that were there, but I only told them, I say it is something of the mind. If you are not seeing yourself in it, even it's working for everybody, to not work for you. You can be here, somebody will tell you that forex pays, crypto pays, this one pays, that one pays. If you know that the purpose for your life is not in that actual direction, you will know. You say something tell me say, you know, then why put more effort? But me, why I say no knowledge is a waste. You can get this knowledge. Those people that are going to work for you later on in life, you'll be able to guide them. So whether you are trying to find the first job, grow your skill, or improve your productivity, tools like ChatGPT can help you there. At the end of the day, it is not about how much AI can do. It is about how well you can use it. Don't fear the tools, master them. Don't wait for change, become the change. Because in this new era of AI and innovation, your next opportunity might just be one good prompt away. So I'll round up now. That's where you can use ChatGPT. So yes, it is how well you can use the ChatGPT. People will come complain, this one, have this one, it's not working, it's not that. I'll be like, are you asking the right question? Many of us, we don't even know how to ask the right question, because you just, other than you now have the ChatGPT, you cannot still ask question other than asking and just write this. If one of the prompts, okay, I want you to design so thing that meet up a standard of how a 10 years old can understand. I want so thing. You be more specific, like ask this thing question. It's going to tailor some answer. You can you now ask it, do you understand? Or if you don't understand, ask questions. Have you ever asked your chat to ask you question if it does not understand? So there are a lot of prompts. You can even go online as YouTube or maybe your community, because to get ahead you need people. Either you have that one friend that is encouraging you, or you have that community that people are randomly bringing questions. I can tell you there are some community I belong to. I don't stay there to even see the questions people are asking. So somebody will ask like a problem, is having a problem or so thing. So you now use that thing to learn and you now use that thing to learn and grow and become higher in life. So I don't know if what I've said is enough. This is just the summary of all what I know. So admin, if we have any question, anything, any other thing that I'm leaving out, because I felt that this thing is too small to start explaining
All
the
right.
whole knowledge. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much, Wariko. Can we just appreciate him with emoji? Like this is superb. Like I said, there's supposed to be a host today. I'm supposed to join from my device, but then I joined with my had to host the meeting. And if you are a web developer in the team, you will know that this information is supposed to be paid for. Like it is literally expensive to give this kind of knowledge. And I didn't want to disclose who he is because you would think he's just saying things out of passion. But if you think you have a busy schedule, I don't think you have a busy schedule as he is. He's not just a web developer. He has something else he's doing that takes more time, which we don't want to disclose on the call. But then for him to still have this time, I was so surprised with the kind of knowledge that is given. Please, let's just appreciate him. Thank you very much, sir. If you have a question, please go ahead. I know that the time is short. We just want to ensure that the call is an hour, so that we can all get back to what we're doing. And hopefully, we will always have calls subsequently. So if you have a question, please raise up your hand and I will invite you to ask the question. Do you have a question? If you don't have a question, we'll ask the speaker to give. Yeah, you can communicate with him. Yeah, so Waniko, someone is asking for. Yeah, so I'm going to share the links to the Thinkficial platforms that you can read. So does anyone have any question? Uh, if you don't have question, we'll ask the speaker to ask questions and probably we'll use it to do giveaway. Okay, so I presume that there is no question. So, Oga Boss, do you have questions for a few questions for the house? And if not, we can round up for today.
Yeah, I actually have one question that I want to ask. So let's say I come up to you and I'm confused, like I am a developer, because many of us we just say we are developers. We know we've not built anything yet. Maybe we've learned and we're still looking for real life problems to solve. So I come to you and I say I'm a developer. I'm a developer. Okay, let's say I'm a front end developer. So I say I'm looking for work. And you ask me what have I developed? I say nothing. The question I'm asking now, if you are the employer, will you employ me? Then secondly, if you are the employer, what will you look for in this person that is coming to you to ask you that question? Because I feel like I have everything already. There are some things you need to have for somebody to find you valuable to keep you close. So those are the questions I have. So you can answer them personally, but if somebody have more light, you can throw on them. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we're leaving it to the house. Anyone who wants to try, I will just. I know there are tech chiefs in the house, but we don't want to drag them. So if they don't speak up, we have to drag them. So can somebody take up the question? You are an employer, and then someone is before you, and you don't have you. What is the thing you are going to look out for to give the person the role? And then also, you are the one who is standing before the person. You don't have an experience. What would you do when you are before such an employer, knowing fully where there are requirements that you should have met or that you should meet? Anyone?
So I'll start with the latter. Um, I'm trying to apply for a job. I don't have maybe the needed experience, right? That's the question. Um, it's just due diligence about where I'm going to go and seek for employment and know how I can sell myself and what else I can bring to the table, given all other experience I have and how it can co-work with their expectation of what I'm to do. Basically, not going on my knee, going on my feet, basically. So if I am the employer, so I would gauge with a couple of questions, judging is the person like first, how urgent do I need this? Is this something that if it does not work, it breaks my business? Is this something that if it does not work, it breaks my business? One. So, if it's something I can still do without for a bit, so is the person willing to learn on the job? Eh, Then is the person also willing to, be, how will I put it, be able to accept correction? Like, what's the person's threshold? What's the person's um how do I put this now? So in terms of correcting the person, what's the person's threshold? And the person trying to align with the business goal, what's the person also looking at as a person, basically? So those are questions I would put in the box, basically.
All right, thank you very much. So let's give, I think our time is almost up. So let's give Ekene an opportunity to speak so we can ask the speaker to round up so we can go. Yeah, Ekene, go ahead. You can unmute.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
So if I am looking for a job and I don't have the higher experience, or if I am wanting to give out a particular job to someone that does not have the experience, what I search out from the person is if the person can be able to work with a team, or if the person has knowledge on modern tools, like if you can be able to work with an artificial intelligence or something like that. Those are the things I'm looking at. If the person can work with a team, if it's a team person or if it's a standalone person, then I know I can't trust the person without work, despite not having any experience at all. Or correct knowledge on how the up-to-date knowledge on the recent technologies like AI and the rest. So that would be my recommendation.
All right, thank you very much. So I will allow, I know Mr. Donald didn't want to talk on the call today, so I will allow him for today. We'll always drag him later on to come and talk to us anyway. So I will allow Waniko to round up on that question so we can close for, I'll invite the manager to give a closing remark. Yeah, please go ahead, Nasara.
So, um, as an employer, okay, as somebody that is seeking for employment, or as somebody that's looking to work in a tech company, everybody's already looking forward to say, oh, you come with a different narrative or something that is bigger than what the random people know. That's where the knowledge of AI comes in. Now, if I want to work with you, I expect things like Microsoft Word and all this Excel. You should be able to know how to use it. Yeah, not 100%. It's not like you are coming for interview. I'm giving you a Dell system, and you don't even know if the battery is detachable or not. Where to even you cannot even tell me if Android port is type A or type C is this thing. So that's what keep you on that's what gives you an height in the employment space. Then you also be taking courses. I'm trying to say how you can build yourself now before going for like the jobs now. You already see, okay, there's an opening, or there'll be an opening or something. You know, a tech company that is just starting, and you want to either apply for front end or something. I bet you many people that will come, they don't even know how to code, but most of them know how to most of them know only HTML and CSS very well. And you jam somebody that can bring sales to your company and knows HTML and CSS and knows how to use Microsoft and PowerPoint, and you jam somebody that's a computer literate that does not know how to bring sales but only knows how to code with JavaScript. Which will you employ? Many people will go for that one that knows how to bring sales because it's not like an added, like I said, I did not study this in school. So now it's like an added advantage when my mates are speaking on what they know. When me, I'm not adding this knowledge, everybody will want to listen. So it takes hard work, let me tell you. Before the smart work comes in, you first of all put in that hard work of time. Then employer, what are they looking for? They're only looking for people that will make things easy for them. Me, I don't want to employ and document. You type documents, you don't even know the normal standard font to use. You don't even know all these things. You can get it using AI tools. Just like most of the things that the employer knows, like you are asking the AI questions. For example, now you've built yourself to that pattern, you're going for interview. Other than going the way they go to, you go to YouTube. Like I said, the reality of life is different from what you watch online. It's different from what people tell you. It's when you go, you now know if it is going to work for you. So you type it online, use the basic prompt or use the normal prompt. That is if after you've done prompt engineering, because there's a course for it too. There's a course for it. You can take several. It's not something that is hard. It depends how fast you can learn. You can take it. Then when you go, it's now your ability to convince that person. Then, like myself, if I want to employ you and you are seated with me and we are close like this, I'll give you laptop. I might not give you front end, I'll give you back end to confuse you. And I will stand at your back because I don't want you deleting something and start looking for a software engineer to come and fix one or two. I'll give you, what do you understand by this thing? You don't even know what is framework. You don't even know. So that is how you can get yourself to the point that you become valuable. Then before going also, if you have network, if you have what do I call that thing? A network. like people like this group of community, or you have a community that you always reach out to. You can ask question, what do you people think about this? In the end, nothing matters. Oh, it is, can you bring solution? Can you bring solution? So even if somebody that doesn't, that have not gone to the four walls of university, if the person is sitting down there and he can bring solution, they will prefer that person more than you. So some of us is not, we are, they did not reject us for that job or for that work or for because they feel like we are too low. No, they feel like we don't have the solution that they are looking for. So first, you already know, I have the solution that this person is looking for. I know what it takes. It's not only if we go to all what I've been discussing software, if I tell you the hardware things that I can do, you'll be asking yourself, where did I learn all this thing in the space of how many years in Nigeria? Where did I learn all this thing? Why people are looking for me? It's me, and we are going after knowledge because it keep adding on your portfolio. And these are the basic things you meet in your life. Is okay. I will just drop this one as an example. Like someone that finished secondary school now come up to me and say, this is what you want to do, you want to do to tech. I advise the boy, I say, other than going to this, go and first learn hardware maintenance, how to repair system, how to fix phones. When you learn that one for how many months before your admission come back, then we can now talk about getting you a laptop and how to start online. Because at some point, your laptop will have issues with you. You will now be the solution you are looking for. So when people see that you are the solution, they want to get close to you. They want to even recommend you to people that can help you. So this thing is long, but that's where I'll stop for now. Thank you so much for listening.
All right, thank you very much, Nasara. Very good. And please, can we appreciate the speaker for today? Very interesting session. This is one of those things, like this is a free virtual meetup, and we usually have it every end last Saturday of the month by 7 p.m. Even if you don't get a notification in the group chat, you would want to, yeah, probably block your calendar so that you are aware the subsequent one. Just put a reminder on your calendar, 7 p.m. every last Saturday of the month. You have a virtual meetup to attend. And last month we had Dr. Umar come to talk to us about AI and AI, like how you can be able to use it in a general perspective. And today again, it's been narrowed down into web development. And I can guarantee you that if you are to pay for these kind of sessions for an hour, there's a lot that will be, it will cost you a lot. Maybe a session can be 200, 300K, depending on the organizers. So thank you very much. So I'm just going to quickly talk about, just for those who are joining, I'll drop, I know some persons were asking. So I'm going to drop the links to the Thinkficial LinkedIn page, Instagram, Facebook, X, and then the YouTube channel. This session will be uploaded. It will be edited and uploaded. So if you need any of these services, like you want to host a virtual meetup, you want to edit videos, you want to record videos and edit them and get them uploaded, like any tech service you can think of, you can always reach out to Thinkficial, and they will be able to get you sorted. And you have maybe a product you want to market, you want somebody to manage your social media handles, you can also reach out to us. So that being said, probably you can use those links to follow along. And we'll just say, for those who are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us. And to round up, I'm going to invite, yeah, there's a WhatsApp group. There's a WhatsApp group. I think I was trying to ask digital marketer to share that now, but I think she is not on the call. Hi, Grace, please, can you share the link to the WhatsApp group for Thinkfisher Talent Hub? Because sometimes there could be opportunities, there could be stuff to share on that platform, and then you could be updated. But just follow any of the social media page and message us. I think before the call ends, you'll be able to share the link to the WhatsApp group. All right, thank you very much. I would welcome the manager, Engineer Augustine, to give a closing remark and appreciation to Waniko so that we can all go. Engineer, sir, over to you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I want to thank our speaker today, Mr. Waniko. We really appreciate your time with us. Thank you for even from your busy schedules, you'd had time to allocate to being here. I want to thank everyone who also joined. We we hope you've actually gained something that would actually set you in line with a progress towards the tech build up. We also hope that we'll keep seeing you regularly every end of the month. And beyond that, we also hope that this, we'd want to see you practice it, want to see you grow, want to hear testimony of how really created an impact. Want to see the ripple effect of these sessions. So we could also do well when we're practicing. You could go back or to one of those social media and help put a testimony there, a testament there, so that others could also benefit from you. Thank you very much for joining. I hope to see you next time. Thank you and God bless you all.